Assalamu Alaikum and welcome back to Deenlight. In our last episode, we talked about why our hearts feel heavy and the 3 stages of the Nafs. But today, I want to talk about the biggest thief of our internal peace in 2026, that little glass rectangle in your pocket. Have you ever noticed that you can go into your phone feeling fine, but 30 minutes of scrolling later, you come out feeling anxious, behind in life, or just empty? That's not an accident. Today we're exploring digital Zuhd, how to live a minimalist, God-centered life in a world that is designed to keep your soul distracted. The psychology of the digital gaze. In Islamic tradition, there is a massive emphasis on Hifz al-Qalb, protecting the heart. The scholars used to say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Whatever passes through the eyes eventually settles in the heart. Think about the sheer volume of information we consume daily. In the past, a person might see a few dozen people a week. Now, we see the highlight reels of thousands of people every hour. This creates a constant state of Nafs olamara, the impulsive soul. We see something, we want it. We see a lifestyle, we feel we lack it. Our digital gaze is constantly being pulled toward materialism, comparison, and envy. Hazad. When your heart is a crowded room full of everyone else's lives, there is no space left for your own connection with Allah. What is digital Zuhd? This is where the concept of Zuhd, asceticism, detachment, becomes our superpower. Minimalism tells us to get rid of physical clutter. Digital Zuhd tells us to get rid of spiritual noise. It doesn't mean we have to live in a cave or delete every app, especially for those of us who work online as freelancers or creators. Instead, it means having the phone in your hand, but not in your heart. It means being the master of the technology, rather than the technology being the master of your Nafs. When you can, put your phone down and not feel and itch to check it. That is a sign of a soul that is beginning to find its center. The science, dopamine versus dikir. There's a fascinating biological side to this. Our brains are wired for cheap dopamine. Every notification and every like gives us a tiny hit of pleasure. But dopamine is a seeking chemical. It never makes you feel satisfied. It only makes you want more. This is why you keep scrolling even when you're bored. On the other hand, spiritual practices like dikir and Zuhd engage the parasympathetic nervous system. They release serotonin and oxytocin, the chemicals of contentment. If you are struggling with your mental health or feeling a lack of khushu focus in your salah, it might not be a lack of faith. It might be that your brain is so overstimulated by high-speed digital dopamine that it has forgotten how to appreciate the slow, deep peace of spiritual connection. We have to detox the brain to heal the soul. 3 steps to a soul-friendly feed. So, how do we practically practice digital Zuhd? I want you to try these 3 things this week. 1. The morning barrier. Do not touch your phone for the first hour after Fajr. Use that time for your morning adhkar, a slow breakfast, or just sitting in silence. Give your soul a chance to wake up before the world starts shouting at it. 2. The envy purge. Go through your following list. If an account makes you feel like your life isn't good enough, or sparks envy rather than inspiration, unfollow it. Protect your heart from unnecessary comparison. 3. The sunset rule. After Maghrib, put your phone in a drawer. Let the evening be for your family, your reflection, and your rest. Remember, your attention is your most valuable currency. Don't spend it all on people who don't know your name. Living mindfully in a digital world is one of the greatest struggles of the soul of our time, but it's a struggle worth having. I'm Kainat, and I'm on this journey with you. If you found this helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's one app that you've realized is taking too much of your peace? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Deenlight for more conversations on psychology and faith. Until next time, stay mindful, stay intentional, and keep seeking the light.